Okay, step 1. For example, this is your canvas. So you use this wood. This one canvas is 30 cm times 30 cm. So this wood is 30 cm and 30 cm. Okay. So you just open, take all the screw out. Okay. So you see all the wood with the holes. So you just put the screw like that and use the other angle. Okay. So if you have a screwdriver, this one drill, you can use drill. No, you can use screwdriver also can. So the angle you put correct already, you hold properly. Just screw in. Okay.
So it without gap lah. And then make sure it's like fully without gap also. You can just push it until without gap and make sure you have hold it well lah before you screw it. Because otherwise if you like just go in and then leave a gap on the middle here. So make sure you hold it well first lah. So Sims go for the fuse others wood also. We suggest that you screw one in first, leave it out like that, and just put it up first, and then continue with the second one first.
Okay, second one, you put the.
So for the same step
in.
also, you screw in it.
Okay, screw a little bit by hand. Okay, so you.
And then also make sure that it's without gap, and then hold it well lah. Just put it like that well without gap.
Well. So you just press.
Just hold it so it's without gap, and
so
then
you
just
can
use the drill lah, the cordless drill just to drill it in. So after this is done, only you take the second part of it. Only you take the second part of it, and to make it up like that. So you just need to screw the one more this on this side and then the other side on here. So it's actually the same step, just that you need to make sure that it's without gap, and if you just hold it really tight, so whenever you drill, you won't come out lah. So it's just same for the all fours, and then you make sure it's like all in, so it's flat on the side. You see, the screw can go in just like all of it. So we suggest to do it the side by side on the opposite lah. If you start with this side and then you need to continue with this side, so we get two L of wood, L shapes and L shapes. So then you just put them together lah. So that's it for the wood. So for the wood, you just need to install it for 4 screws. That's it. Okay, you can use either screwdrivers or also like the cordless drills. It's just the same. After you're done with the wood, only you start with your canvas. So for your canvas, you need to like actually measure like how much this is. If this is like, for example, for this canvas is like maybe.
I show you. You just see on the light.
Or maybe you can just like pass the light through so you can see like where the ink of the canvas is.
You do a marking.
So you just do a marking right there, and then for the side also. So you do it on like every side lah, with the lighting transparent through. But then for some of the canvas that's without like actual like end, you like not so sure where the end is, you can always use to measure. You can measure the front first. You can always measure the front first, because it really depends. Like for example, this kind of corner, you can't really show like which end is it. You see, it don't have a obvious line. You can always just like measure, you know. You measure like how much the reading is. For example, this is like approximate 42 or 41 mm. So for the same, you put it right there and turn it back. You need to turn it back. It's like measure like 42 mm, and then you just like leave a marking there. So you have all the markings, markings, and then you just like draw a line.
After marking, you just draw a line.
So this line, the inner side of the line, should be same with the size of the wood. Okay, so the size
You
for here
done all the
to
marking.
here should be 30 cm for this canvas here. So this side to this side should be 30 cm. Same goes for here. So you need to make sure that it's like fit to the wood lah.
Okay, so this one
For the wood?
the flat one is the back. The curved one put in front.
So you need to make sure that you need to first flip the canvas, the printer side on down, the non-printer side on back, and then second you need to find where is the curved side, and the curved side needed to face down. So make sure it's a flat side facing up. So the curved side should be on the down part.
Okay, so you just put on the
Just need to measure on each line. Just make sure it's fit on each line.
If not fit, you just put on center, left and right.
If not
Sometimes
like-
the canvas a bit
If not like exactly fitting to the wood, for example, there's a gap right here. You just need to make sure it's like centralized of left and right. You just need to be centralized as possible. Like it's okay to have gap somewhere, but then the issue is that you need to make it like as center as possible. So the approximate it will be something on the middle, so the canvas will wrap around and to be stapled later.
okay.
So
So
find out the center first, and then we need to like find either one of the side to wrap it up and staple with the staple gun.
you have to use this stepper.
You need to use this kind of heavy duty stapler, not the one that you use with office, the small kinds one. The bullet for this one is like quite thick. It's like approximate a few thickness. At least needed to be this kind of heavy duty stapler. It should be thicker one, longer ones. Should be this kind lah.
So you hold the wood, don't left the wood.
Okay, so that means you need to like find the middle of it, and then make sure before you like pull the one of the side up, you need to press it down really quite hard to make sure that it won't like go up from the go up and then move from where you have drawn. So as you can see, it's like slightly moved, but then it's still okay. It's still in the boxes. It's still in the box, so it's okay. So when you just put it up, the first step you do
Center,
is to find out the center of it and then have a stapler on it.
stepper.
So same for the left and right. You still need to like put it up
left
and then
and
staple it down.
right.
So it should be same
Come
for
up
all
here.
sides. So just do it left, right,
When you
until
move,
the
you
end.
have to hold. Okay, like that.
When you need to like move from this side to that side, you need to make sure that you press down the canvas, make sure that it don't run away, and then you need to do it once for the left, one for the right, one for the left, and one for the right. So at the end of the corner, before the end, you need to like make it like a slight curve lah, which is not parallel to this one. Is it like slight curve? So do it until the side, until the end of the wood.
Okay, one side finished, then you turn another side. Okay, then just push.
So for this
Okay,
step, after the step is over, when you have stapled all the side it, you just turn it over and find the opposite side. For example, this is the opposite side. You need to like pull the canvas,
Pull canvas a bit.
and then try to like
Okay.
make sure it's like very centralized, and then it's like pull and wrap it strong
So-
right here, and then just as the same, you need to
Okay.
just wrap it up, and then find out the center and
Center.
and staple down.
So when you
So
move, you press.
It's for the same. You just need to like hold down to make sure the wood is not moving, and then while these fingers you need to like pull the canvas down, and then staple down. Same goes for that. So one left and then one go right. It's just the same. You need to like push down right here, so which is using his hand to push down while fingers pulling the canvas. So it's just the same left and right over again until the end. So you still need to pull it. Seams go there. You need to pull it.
So after finish this one,
So you can
Okay.
have a look. It
a
wrap-
bit side.
it wrap
1 or 2 mm.
1 or 2 mm to the side lah, which is quite normal for canvas because you need to make sure the wood is
Because
smaller from the canvas. If
you're
you're
not-
not smaller than the wood, you will have some
See the white border.
it will have some issue with the white border, which you can see through like that. You see, which means that you haven't stretched it enough, so you can see the white of the border on the front. So which is that you don't need it, because we don't want the canvas white colors to be shown in front unless that your photos is like your canvas is like really white, like for example this kind, which should be okay. Actually it's like quite grayish, but that should be okay. Unless that's your canvas, or else we will just suggest you to put it even harder to make sure that it's no white border at the front of the site when you put it up, you hang it out on wall or something else. So
Okay.
as when you done for this left and right, the opposites, now we go with the one that at the middle, the side.
Okay,
The
side,
thing you need to do the step, it should be something like that. Just a
Pull.
moment, yeah. Should be something like that. You need to pull this side. You need to pull this side. So we can,
the L here.
so it will show something shaped like that.
还这边这个 L.
Wait. So you need to pull it like that. So it will
下面不是上
wait
面
wait. So when you put it right there, so it will have a shape something like that. Only then you focus on the side here, which is you need to like push it all over. To make sure it's flat, you need to push it all over somewhere.
So
So it's like flat from here
this
to
one,
here.
this one must be flat. Huh? So this one you need to adjust straight.
Okay, just a moment. Yeah.
Ah.
So for the first step, should be something like that. You need to pull the corner. Right there.
No corner.
You need to
L.
pull it right at the corner because it is like some kind of like canvas cloth. So when you pull, it show the end of here. So once you pull here, you need to make sure you pull it hard, and then you need to press down. So you can have a look on the.
这边不用
You can have a look something right here, and then you need to pick up this one to make sure when you put it up, it will line up right there.
Ah,
This one is the wrong side, which you need to like adjust it back
adjust back.
to put it right up.
Okay, like
So
up.
this is the one that should be correct. See, it put it up right there. So this is the correct one, which just now if is like side right up, which is the wrong one. Later I will show the wrong example. For
Okay.
this one, the wrong example will be when you pull it,
this one.
okay? When you pull it, and then you just directly pick up.
Pick
If you
out.
just directly pick up,
You press it here and pick out, put the line.
this is the correct example. So I will show you the wrong example. The wrong example will be something like that. If you like pull it and then you just like directly flip it up, this is the wrong example. You don't want it to like slanted. You want it to be parallel with the wood. So the right one will be just like pull it down and then just follow the wood. So to follow the wood, see, it's parallel with the wood. It's parallel, which the one that slanted just now is the wrong example.
Okay, after finish two side, so same thing, middle, center, stepper, left, right,
So at the end there, you make sure that you will pull it really hard lah. And then stapler it at the end. Seams go for there. Pull it quite hard and then just like stapler down. So the whole thing won't just pull up and tear. So for the corner, after that corner is done, for this corner, it's just everything same. You need to make sure that it's parallel. You see? See, which is parallel, straight up. Same goes for this corner. You need to like push it, pull it up, straight up, which is not slanted 45 degrees. You need to make it like 90 degrees straight up. So it's just the same. You pull it over really hard and stapler on the middles. And you go it for the left one, go it for the right one. It's just all the same step. Just that you need to know that, make sure that you have rev it right on the right ways so that the corner is quite nice. So at the last, you just need to press it quite hard and just pull it. Make sure that it's really not like quite of fluffy things. It's like quite hard right here. So the whole thing from the front will be something like that. See, the size is same with your canvas printed size. It's same with your canvas printed size. It should not have like white side on the front. So you need to make sure that every printed size is like 1 or 2 mm wrapped to side, which is quite okay. It's quite nice. You see, you can have a look, because you need to make sure that it's not on the front. You don't want these white colors to be in front. You want the color side to be wrapped on side. So which is quite normal why the wood is not like 100% exactly same on the measurement that is given. So this is the outcome lah. So you can have a look on the side. See, it's 90 degrees flat and nice, which is not slanted. So this is the right way lah. So at last, for the finishing, you just need to cut off these extras.
You want the extra, you just cut.
Just cut it 45 degrees, follows the angles. So same go for all. Just pick it up, just flip it up, pick it up, and then just cut it. That's it. Just a normal scissor will do. Unless you are going for a really thick canvas, maybe you need to use some scissors that specially made for tailor's one, which that one you should get it not on normal store. Should be something like that, which I think if your canvas is not like too thick, it's okay to use normal scissors for small canvas.
So the last step, you just see the thing.
You just find the upside of it.
Upside.
For example, for this picture, this will be the down and this will be the up of it. So you need to hold this to make sure that you remember this is the upside of it. So you just take a ruler to find where's the middle. You found it and then you just like label it. Just
30, I mean half is
15 cm lah. So half of 30 is 15 cm. So just take all the screws and the hanger. And then just use any drills or screwdriver will use lah. Any of it will do. So it really depends, like you want it to like, you need the hanger to on top. Make sure it's not like right on top lah. Just make it on middle of the wood. That means something right here lah. You don't need to be like very on top. You don't need it like to very on the bottom. Just make it like middle of it will do. So during you hang it up, should be something very perfect. So after you drill it, you just need to install a screw on the walls so that when the screw, just hang it like that so you can pick it up. Okay, that's it.